Morning students. So today we are going to discuss the first law of thermodynamics. Basically there is no difference between the statement of first law of thermodynamics and law of conservation of energy. Maybe you have done in your earlier classes also. Still I'll repeat, as we have read this thing that according to law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor can be destroyed, only can be converted from one form to another, and this is thermodynamics first law also. Another term according to first law of thermodynamics is that amount of heat energy, as we will transfer somewhat heat, and that amount of heat energy which is supplied to a system, it will be capable of doing work, and that will be equal to the sum of increase in, as we have some particles. When we will have some particles, obviously they will have some internal energy. Already they will have some internal energy, but when we will give somewhat heat, their internal energy will get increased. So that transfer of heat energy will be equal to sum of increase in internal energy and external work done by the system, because we are giving heat and we are helping to the system so that work can be done or by the system. So according to that definition, just see what I have written. Amount of heat means dq, small amount of heat we are taking. Amount of heat energy supplied to a system capable of doing work is equal to sum, means two terms will have. Sum of increase in internal energy we denote by u, and we are taking small amount of internal energy, so I have written du, d for small amount. Sum of increase in internal energy of system and external work done by the system, this is work done. Now as we know, work done is equal to force into displacement, and in standard 9th we have read this thing that pressure is equal to force upon area. So in place of force I can write pressure into area also. So in place of force I have written pressure into area into displacement, and we know area into displacement will be somewhat length only. ये displacement थोड़ी सी length ही होगी, और area into length will become volume. Small increase in volume, when liquid will expand, obviously its volume will get increase. So I can write dv. Now in place of dw I got new term, that is pressure into increase in volume. So I can write this thing. Now I'll put the same thing over here. So I'll get dq, amount of heat, increase in internal energy, and work done. In place of work done I have written this pdv. Now we know this is heat, internal energy, pressure, increase in volume. Now just basic terms we are having. The amount of heat will be positive if heat is given to the system. Suppose I have this system and outside is surrounding. If heat is given to the system, then dq will be positive. If heat is taken away, then it will be negative. Next, if internal energy is increasing, its temperature is rising, then internal energy will be positive. If temperature is decreasing, then internal energy will be negative. Next term, work done. If work is done by the system, then it is positive. If work done on the system, then it will be negative. These three differences can come in the form of MCQs, multiple choice question, so it is very important. As now we have discussed the first law of thermodynamics, it has some applications also. Two terms more which are important, like internal energy is a path dependent variable. Internal energy is path independent variable. Internal energy depend नहीं करेगी path पे, because it is internal. Particles के अंदर की ही energy होगी, it will not depend upon the path. But dq, amount of heat, and work done, obviously they will depend upon the path. So they are path dependent, but internal energy is path independent. These were the differences between heat, work done, and the internal energy. The next topic which we will do in the coming video is isothermal process.